I came up to my friend and asked her how was her shit this morning, and she actually replied saying it was so nice and it came out like I was what you would call an introvert. I used to sit in class and whenever I had a doubt to ask, I always had this gut-wrenching feeling inside me, just not able to speak my mind. Social anxiety had actually held me back to actually make good connections. And I always knew I had to defeat this social anxiety because, to be honest, I just wanted attention. Not many people will actually agree on this, but I actually wanted attention from friends, from girls, from other people. And I knew I had to defeat this social anxiety to actually get this attention. The things I'm going to teach you, I practice these things every single day. And I'm telling you, you will actually change your life if you pay attention and do what I say in this video. And after these years of practice, I can finally say that I don't have social anxiety anymore. There are 6 steps you need to follow to be more charismatic. These ones have worked for me and it will work for you if you put it into practice. So let's begin. The first thing you need to do is defeat social anxiety. See, social anxiety is a very interesting concept that I have personal beliefs on. I don't think social anxiety as such exists. And I'll tell you why. What is social anxiety? It is essentially your brain limiting you to actually speak something, right? So whenever you want to approach someone, your brain comes up with excuses as to why you shouldn't approach them. There is a simple formula you must use to defeat your social anxiety. There is a simple statement that I think you must frame inside your head. Action cures fear. Whatever fear you have, action will actually cure the fear. So what I did to cure my social anxiety is whenever I went outside my house, I made it a point to actually ask someone for the time. A random person, random auntie, ask her for the time. It's the simplest thing you can do and it's the best practice to defeat social anxiety. So whenever I came outside my house, I used to wear a watch. I removed the watch, I put it in my pocket, and when I was walking down the street, I saw one auntie. I used to ask her, "Auntie, time kya hai?" That's it. It seems simple, but honestly, it was very, very tough for me. So if you want to cure your social anxiety, speak to someone new, and the easiest way to do that is to ask for the time. The second thing you need to do is be more polarizing. People who polarize actually stand out. The biggest example is Andrew Tate. You either love him or you hate him. There is no in between. That is what you must do as well. You need to polarize yourself. Whatever values or views you have, you need to be confident in your values and views. You cannot go haywire. You cannot have people just be neutral towards you. You need to have either fans or haters. So you need to learn to be more polarizing. And how do you do that? Is to actually speak your values. Don't falter from them. If you think something is wrong, you say something, it is wrong. You don't agree to things if society tells you to agree to those things. Don't fall for the majority of people's values. Stand out. Make yourself polarized. The third thing you can do to be more charismatic is to learn storytelling. This is one of the greatest skills anyone can learn. And the most common problem people have with storytelling is that they don't have any stories to tell. Let me tell you something. You're not going to have stories if you're not going to experience new things. Stories are equal to experiences you have. And to experience new things, you need to start your self-improvement journey. Because I cannot tell you enough, being on self-improvement will actually help you get new experiences, which means you have better stories to tell. And this is the first part. And the second part is to learn the actual framework of storytelling. There are 4 parts to every great story. There is a backstory, there is a conflict, there is an epiphany, and then there is a result. And I've used this exact framework at the start of my video. Watch this if you don't believe me. I was what you would call an introvert. I used to sit in class and whenever I had a doubt to ask, I always had this gut-wrenching feeling inside me. Social anxiety had actually held me back to actually make good connections. And I always knew I had to defeat this social anxiety because I say that I don't have social anxiety anymore. You need to learn to break down your experiences into stories. So use this 4-step format. Have a backstory, have a conflict, have an epiphany, and then have a result. The fourth thing you can do is to be funny. See, the key to be funny is to not tell funny jokes, but to be confident in your own jokes. These alpha males on YouTube will tell you to be more funny to attract more girls. And what most people do is they search up funny jokes on YouTube and just learn these jokes. It's not actually the jokes that make you funny, but it's the confidence that you carry with these jokes. If you know me in person, I laugh a lot. Okay, I'm a big laughy क्या होता है? And I think I'm pretty funny as well. And the reason I think I'm pretty funny is not because I tell better jokes, but I'm just confident in my jokes. The best way to increase your confidence is to start improving your own life. See, you don't have self-confidence because you don't believe in yourself. You don't have tangible evidence to actually support your own beliefs. So you need to improve your own life. There's a guide for 2024 I've made. You can watch that after this video. And also, if there are certain problems in self-improvement that you're facing right now, that you don't have solutions for, you can always ask me on my coaching call. The fifth thing you can do is to hold eye contact. See, people just want to be heard. Imagine the situation. You've been in this situation before. You're talking to someone, but the other person just doesn't look into your eyes and they just seem disinterested. How do you feel? Do you feel heard? Do you like that conversation? You don't like that conversation. Holding eye contact is such an important skill. It will literally improve all of your relationships with all of your friendships, everything. The most common problem people face while holding eye contact is their mind get distracted. And the way to defeat that is to actually start meditation, because if you are able to be mindful of your own thoughts while you're just sitting, you can hold deeper eye contacts. You can increase the intimacy in that conversation. Be more present and start to hold longer eye contacts, and you will start to find that you're attracting more people because people genuinely want to speak with you. The last thing you can do is to speak deeply. See, this is another thing that people try to search up, is that how to speak deeply, how to get a deeper voice. It's not actually the voice, but the way you say those words. If you have a higher pitched voice, you can actually make your voice deeper by talking slower. For example, let's just take a simple statement. My name is Rohit. My name is Rohit. You see the difference, right? Instead of the fast paced, it just sounds bad. But when I slow it down, it automatically sounds more pleasant to hear. And the second thing you can do is to end your sentences by slowing down. So let me just take that example again and you'll see the difference. My name is Rohit. My name is Rohit. You see the difference? The first statement, I didn't end it off slowly, so it ended off with a higher pitch. And the deeper the pitch you can end your sentences with, the deeper your voice sounds and the more authoritative you can sound. This is what I've been doing the entire video. I've been speaking at the end of the sentence and I'm slowing my voice down. This is how you build an authoritative voice. This is how you build a deeper voice. Now, these are just a few actionable steps you can do to be more charismatic. But for these to actually work, you need to practice these every single day. That's the only way you can win. If you like this video, scroll down and subscribe. Don't sacrifice your future self for the pleasure today. Peace.